So in today's video, we'll be talking about why AI-powered systems are so important for medical clinics. How can those systems even help you as a medical professional? Is this even worth to implement? And the fourth and final point is how it works. At the end, we'll be covering a step-by-step guide how you can build one yourself, so you can implement that into your website, so you can have more leverage over your customer support. Now, at the beginning, we'll be covering the first point, which is why AI-powered systems are so important for medical clinics. And I will give you an example. Let's say a person has an inquiry. It could be either a very urgent inquiry. They may have a wedding in a week and they need radio frequency microneedling. They may think they need radio frequency microneedling, and they're backing. They need support from your team as quick as possible to find out how it costs, whether you provide it or not, and how much the appointment is. Is there a fee for the appointment? What type of appointments you have, and what was the availability? So they need to know all this information for them to book an appointment, come in, get a treatment done, so they can get the acne going away from the face. So let's say you don't have an AI system, right? You don't have an AI system. The person has to first of all look through your website to find the radio frequency microneedling through the list of tens of services they provide. Secondly, they need to identify the price if it's even on the website. Thirdly, they need to contact the team to ask all those questions. And fourthly, they then need to book an appointment, and that takes a lot of time. People have very short attention spans, so the quicker, the simpler the system is, the faster you get an appointment, the faster you get the money from them. As simple as that. So why would you build an AI chatbot? Well, the chatbot reduces the response time to 10 seconds. 10 seconds, close to 10 seconds, you can decrease, you can increase it whatever you want. Increase the customer satisfaction because the person gets the question answered in as quickly as a couple of seconds. They get the personalized response because he answers with a personalized response, because it analyzes the question and then it combines that with the knowledge base from your clinic and then combines that into a personalized response for the specific customer so they can get the question answered. And last but not least, increases the probability of booking an appointment because why not? That person has all the information they need. They can take the next step. That was provided to them in a couple of minutes, in a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes. They can take the next step. Why would they look for another clinic that they have to go? They have to go through all those long steps of searching for the right service, searching for the price, not getting an answer for a couple of minutes and a couple of days until the support team from the other clinic can get to them back through email, SMS, call, whatever. So this is why it's so powerful. And in this build, we'll be using voice flow, but there are some very useful CRMs which we'll be exploring in the next video because there's a lot to explore. They are very but we will be using the other workflows for much more complex builds, including voice flow, much more complex builds, and also the other two CRMs, three actually to be more specific. So the next point is how can those systems even help you as a medical professional, and is this even worth it? So an AI-powered systems can reduce the time you and your team spend on helping new or existing patients. Also, complex AI systems can even replace entire teams, saving a lot of costs. AI can handle routine tasks, allowing your team members to focus more on complex and empathetic interactions, and which can lead to improved customer satisfaction. So the customer satisfaction is the most important thing, and the biggest thing AI-powered chatbots solve, AI-powered systems solve. So some patients may prefer interacting with an AI system for quick and straightforward inquiries, like how much Botox treatment, how much do you offer skin pills, do you offer radiofrequency microneedling, do you offer bruxism treatments, while others may prefer human assistance for much more advanced and personal and bigger problems they may have. Offering both options can match various customer preferences, again increasing customer satisfaction. So more satisfied patients means more referrals, means much more patients from the word of mouth, means less money spent on us. So it's a win-win for both of us. The next point and the last point is let me show you how you can actually build one and get this going for your website in just a matter of minutes. So let's go. So I'll quickly cover how you can actually build one of those AI assistants for your website. In this video, we'll only cover websites, and the next video will cover more complex builds using the other CRMs that I've talked about earlier, using implementing Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, SMS, emails, and many more. and also more complex builds in here in VoiceFlow. So I'll post the link to VoiceFlow in the description below. You can start trial. It's 14 days free trial, and let's begin. So you have the start button here. You drop that here, and then you have many options. The first option you choose is talk, and then you press text. Okay, so the text should look something like this. And if you want many variations of the same text, you can press a generate, and the AI will generate many variations based on the same text. So the bot will not sound like a bot, will sound more like a human, because he gives different answers at the same time. Okay, we like that. Move on. The next step would be capture, which is capture last actions. Last actions means the user replied the question that they had. Capture last actions. Move on. Okay, moving on. So the next step would be to get the bot to actually answer the question the user has. So we'll do a back to AI and then response AI, which we use the knowledge base from your clinic. The knowledge base is a set of answer questions, or it could be a set of information about your clinic. What prices do you charge? What services do you provide? What are the best, basically FAQs of your clinic. Okay, so don't take the AI mode. Click on knowledge bases, and here you need to write the prompt. This will be the prompt, the best prompt. This would be a prompt. So in the prompt, when writing the prompt, you need to be very, and absolutely, utterly specific when you're writing the prompt, because the bot in voice flow is very sensitive. So you can just reply with a message from the with a reply to the customer as following. So in the knowledge base is specify this price. So this is how much it costs. So we don't want that. So we can have this prompt. You can write this prompt. And at the end, you can write a very specific one, by the way. At the end, you need to bracket, curly bracket, and last utterance. Utterance is again the user reply. Okay, because the answer is based on last utterance, the user's reply. Okay, next we move on into the next block. So the next step would be to connect to a different block, which will result in a different action taken by the bot. So the next one would be listen, and then choice. Okay, so once we get that done, over here, we can create different choices that the person has. It doesn't matter where in the workflow the person is. When they ask a question, let's say what prices do you charge, where can I book an appointment, how can I book an appointment, I want to leave a review, or I've had so many compliments since I got my treatment at your clinic. Yeah, I want to say that's awesome and thank you very much. When they say this, the bot will automatically come back to this block because they wanted to leave a review. They might consider leaving a review because they've got such an amazing experience after the treatment and during the treatment as well. So let's say leave a review. And I would build out, so you can the green line here, like green line here, means how confident the bot is that when a person says that you will come back to this step. So I just want to say that after the treatment, I got so many compliments, and it's only been 2 days. Thank you very much. So thank you. When a person says that, the ball will automatically come back and will suggest to them, would you like to leave a review? Would you like to take the next step and to leave a review? Okay, so you can add many choices, as many choices as you want. Let's say check prices. Check prices. Again, same thing. How much are lip fillers? How much are post treatments? What are your prices? How much does it cost for lip fillers? You can have as many options as you have, and at the end, you can have a actions. Okay, and at the end you can have here. You can click here, which says no match. So none of those inquiries matched, and the user might want to take a different option. So click here. No match. Add manually. Path, which will be no match. Awesome. Once we get that done, create the next block, or we're gonna create the next block, which is talk again, AI response, knowledge base, and here enter user question. Okay, you need to write a little prompt again so the bot will know what to do. Answer users, answer users question. Again, further braces, last actions. Okay, awesome. So once that is done, we would move back up here. No, back up here. Yes. Do they have any further questions? They will move on. Okay, and there would be another text here which would ask them, do you have any further questions that you'd like to answer? Do you like to get answered? Okay. Do you have further questions? Generally, you can click as many times as you want because if they go through the step multiple times, when the bot asks the same question, do you have any further questions? Do you have any further questions? Do you have any further questions? This will look like a bot. This will not look like a person. And we're trying to make this more look like a person, not like a bot. Okay, let's get that done, and that is done, working there. And we need an intent. Okay, intent. Grab that here. Okay. And select trigger intent, which would be one of those. So let's go for check prices. Check prices, awesome. Once you have finished that, you've added this one to here to this block again. The bot has automatically removed them from this workflow and has automatically added to this workflow, which is the start, another type of start, and then you move them back to this workflow so they can get their question answered by the bot again. Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and test it? First one, run test. How can I help you? You see, first message. How much are Botox treatments? Okay, click enter. See, you jump there. Check prices. We've done. Botox treatment typically range from $300 to $500 per treatment area. The exact price will depend on, you see. And Doctor 1 is the doctor that you can see in the prompt that said Doctor 1. Booking appointment Doctor 1 is the best option they have. So this is what the bot replied. If there's anything you'd like to know, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Okay, this is how it works. Very simple, very straightforward. The bot can actually answer users' questions, and those questions can be sent over to a spreadsheet to you or using a different CRMs that we'll explore in the next video that will show you how you can implement this with another CRM so you don't have to go back and forth to every single lead. You'll all be in one place. Okay, so this is everything I have for you for today. And also you need to add the knowledge base. So in order to add the knowledge base, you can go ahead and create a new spreadsheet. You can have question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. Each row is a question and the next two is an answer. So you go here, choose knowledge base. You can have it as a PDF, you can have it as a text, you can have it as a URL. So add data source. So URL, sitemap, text, PDF, doc. You have as many variations as you have. So I've added mine here, which is a simple spreadsheet. I'm not going to show the spreadsheet because it's one of my clients that has a spreadsheet. So move on. The name I've specified in the prompt is not my client's name, obviously. So this is how simple it is to actually build one of those workflows. If you have any questions or you'd like a different, more advanced step-by-step guide on how you can use one to integrate within your clinic's website, or you integrate into your SMS, IG, Facebook, other types of systems you have going on, please let me know and I'll create another video based on that. Very simple, very quick. See you in the next time. Bye bye.